Sometimes I think, why do we stress so much about things that aren't even ours to control? Like worrying if someone's going to stay or leave, if our plans are going to work out exactly the way we imagined, if people see us the way we hope they do. I read this quote that kind of stayed with me. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have, and the more I sit with it, the more it makes sense. The more I obsess over things I can't control, the more anxious I become.
Low battery.
And the only thing I actually have control over is me. I can't control who chooses me. I can't control when my dreams show up. I can't control how life unfolds. And I definitely can't control how people think about me. Humans are complex. We all grow up in different environments, with different families, different education, different experiences. Everyone carries their own wounds, beliefs, and perspectives. So expecting people to react the way I would, or to understand me exactly the way I want, is kind of unrealistic. Sometimes people act from their fears, sometimes from their past, sometimes from things we'll never fully know. And I can't control their opinions or how they behave toward me, but I can control how I respond, how I protect my peace, how I choose to grow instead of shrinking myself just to manage someone else's perception. I tend to overthink. I build entire scenarios in my head. Sometimes I forget that life isn't something I can design like a layout. I can design a space, but I can't design people. And honestly, sometimes we're not tired because life is heavy. We're tired because we're trying to control outcomes, timing, and other people's feelings. That's exhausting. So lately, I've been learning to let go. Not in a giving up way, just understanding the difference between what I can shape and what I need to allow. Because the more I release what's outside my control, the more grounded I feel. Control isn't about managing everything. It's about knowing where it ends. And maybe peace isn't when everyone understands you. Maybe it's when you understand yourself. And that's enough. Part of growing up is realizing that not everything needs a reaction. Not every opinion deserves a response. Not every misunderstanding needs to be corrected. Not every rejection is a reflection of your worth. Sometimes it's just misalignment. We're all shaped by different environments, different parenting styles, different education, different cultural values, different survival mechanisms. So of course we see the world differently. Of course we interpret the same situation in completely different ways. And that doesn't automatically make someone wrong. It just makes them different. I used to take things personally. If someone changed, I would question myself. If someone misunderstood me, I felt the need to explain everything. If someone pulled away, I thought I did something wrong. But now I'm starting to see that not everything is mine to fix. People behave based on what they know, what they've been through, what they believe is normal. And I can't control the lens they use to see me. I can't rewrite their experiences. I can't edit their perspective. What I can do is stay aligned with my own values. I can choose honesty, even if it's uncomfortable. I can choose boundaries, even if it disappoints someone. I can choose growth, even if it means outgrowing certain spaces. And that shift changes everything. Because when you stop trying to control how others perceive you, you start building something more solid inside yourself. Your self-worth becomes less dependent on applause. Your peace becomes less fragile. It's strange how freeing it feels to accept that not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will agree with you. Not everyone will stay, and that's okay. You're not meant to be fully understood by everyone. You're meant to be fully honest with yourself. I think real control isn't loud. It's quiet. It's choosing not to spiral. It's choosing not to chase explanations. It's choosing not to betray yourself just to keep someone comfortable. And maybe that's what maturity really looks like. Not having everything figured out. Not controlling every outcome. But knowing who you are, even when things don't go your way. So if something feels out of your hands right now, maybe it's not a sign to grip tighter. Maybe it's a reminder to release. Because the more we try to control what was never ours to hold, the more we lose ourselves. And I don't want to lose myself anymore. I'd rather lose control of the outcome than lose control of who I am.